Hello YouTubers and welcome to yet another beer mail unboxing video, and this one is one I've been dying to get a hold of. This one comes from Nick from What Cheers Beer Reviews on YouTube. Thanks a bunch, Nick. We finally got this in-house. There's been a lot of troubles with customs and stuff with this package, but it's finally here. So Nick and I got in talks a few months back about doing a trade so I could get my hands on some Treehouse beer. And some Trillium and stuff, and we talked back and forth, and we agreed on just doing Trillium or Treehouse in this trade, along with a couple of other beers. And then Nick just went overboard. I was getting him some different EU barrel-aged imperial stouts and stuff. Along one of them is Yellow Belly Sunday, and I still have the package to send it out to you as well as soon as Yellow Belly Sunday arrives from Sweden. But he apparently went overboard with crazy beer, he said, and he said this is one of the biggest, craziest beer mails he's ever sent out. So I'm like so pumped. This is like Christmas morning. And he said, I don't want to get you too hyped, but just be prepared. So done with all the text and dumb stuff with the post office. It's here now. We can unbox it, get these bad boys chilled in the fridge, and I can get to experience Treehouse, which everyone is rambling about. So there's, I think it's 12 cans of Treehouse, 3 bottles of Farmstead beer, where I know 2 of them, and that's, yeah, I only know 2 of the Farmstead beers, but yeah, sorry for the bad lighting and stuff. It came here in the evening because I had it delivered to my mom's place, because that was a little bit easier because he shipped it out when I was moving into my new apartment here. So I'm not in the kitchen because there's no room for it there. Let's see here, I want to try and get a, and there is a note that says Peter, and we got Treehouse sticker. We've got some Heady Topper coasters as well from The Alchemist, which is pretty nice. And this should go on my fridge. That was a good idea. It kind of looks like it's, nah, it's not going in the dark. But there is a note that I don't know if I should read the entire thing if he unveils the beer. Oh, he doesn't. Okay, so I'm just quickly going to browse to, yeah, hey Peter is fine. Oh well, I'm not going to read it aloud, I think. He says he couldn't be more thrilled to introduce me to the hell that's going on at Treehouse Brewing Company and the crazy beer that they release. And he says the only problem that is, when I try these beers, I will be ruined forever with hoppy beer. So, and yeah, he's pretty sure that they're going to meet my high expectations because everyone's gone crazy. So, they have a canned on date on the cans, which is awesome. If it wasn't printed, yeah. Something like that. Bottling dates are also on the bottles. And he obtained, yeah, that's the thing. Nick was such an awesome guy. He went to all the breweries himself and picked up the beer in person to get a hold of this, which is insane. So he said, let all of the hoppy beers warm up slightly before you drink them, because they're better. Keep them, of course, in the fridge. The hoppy beers provide. If I have any questions, I'll get to reading this through later, and said, that's pretty much it, dude. Thanks for being a great inspiration for me back when I was starting my own YouTube channel a few years ago. I'm proud to be able to share what I consider to be the best hoppy beer in the world with you. So, awesome, dude. I'm so excited. So, without further rambling, let's see what beers are in this box. Oh, man. So, first beer, Treehouse Green. So this is, according to a lot of the YouTube beer dudes, the best IPA in the US right now. Man, can't believe I have this in my hand. And it was bottled about 20 days ago, so that's still really freaking fresh. So up next, more Treehouse. This is Treehouse Julius, which is the IPA, well, all of them are IPAs from Treehouse, I think. And this is the super orangey IPA. And I love it's canned. You know when it's canned, it's gonna hold up so much better. So we got another can of green, guys. Fuck yeah. And as you see, I just put the box down here so I can display the bottles, because that box took up a lot of space. Okay, this next one is, I think, a local Rhode Island beer that is really hard to get, which he actually got for me from a Grey Sail Brewing Company of Rhode Island, and this is their Captain's Daughter. And the great thing, Nick also put canned on dates on the bottom on the ones that weren't canned on. So this was canned on the 7th of October, so almost bordering on a month old, but that's still fresher than we would get it in Denmark anyways, if it was imported here. So yeah, this is Captain Stouter Double IPA. Man, a lot of canned, hoppy craft beer. So this is another Treehouse beers, and this is one of them that just has a printed on label instead of like the authentic, or like the painted cans, kind of like these. I think these are the ones they make the most often. But this is their That's What She Said, a milk stout on 5.6%. I might have seen reviews of this one. I'm not entirely sure actually. Another can of That's What She Said. More Treehouse. This is 21. I think this might be part of the Curiosity series. Because I know they have like numbers, and I think this might be a Curiosity beer. I'm not sure. It says 21 and then that beard. But I think it's Curiosity 21. Yep. Another can of Julius. Oh man. And we got a can of In Perpetuity. Oh my god. Okay, this is not as fresh as the others, but this is like the beer that was made like for the couple, or I can't remember their names because I'm not that into Treehouse yet, but the couple behind Treehouse, or like it's a husband and wife, and the husband does the brewing and everything, and the wife works at the brewery. This was made for like their anniversary, and according to people, this is like a one-off IPA, and it's one of the best IPAs they've ever done. And he said that as well. Then screw the fact that it's a little older than the others. I'm still gonna try it. Oh my god, that's awesome, Nick. In Perpetuity. Whew, this is an amazing beer mail so far. Got an extra can. I didn't know this one was coming, but it's always nice to get a can of this bad boy. A can of Heady Topper. I haven't had this in so long. I haven't had this since I was in the United States studying. So that is awesome, Nick. And it's going to be great to share with the Duke. I'm sharing all these with the Duke because we split up the trade. And I don't think he's ever had Heady Topper, so he's going to get to try that as well, which is fucking awesome. Man, this is just IPA heaven right here. Oh my god. This is like, I guess what it feels like being a Christmas, or like the Christmas morning beer mails people talk about in the US, where they get just crazy, crazy stuff. I mean, this is insane. More Treehouse. This is their double IPA called Haze. I've seen reviews. I think I've seen reviews of all the Treehouse beers, but except maybe the milk stout. But oh man, this is gonna be so great. This is Treehouse Lights On American Pale Ale. I don't know if they consider this a American Pale Ale. Yes, sorry, I read it as an IPA. But yeah, 5.6%. Another can of Lights On. Fuck yeah. Treehouse Curiosity 22. So there's two Curiosities. There's 21 and 22, which is awesome. Hold on, guys. That was just the Treehouse and the can stuff. Now we're getting to the bottles. And I can see that, like, as I said, that there was a custom thing. And this is one of the bottles they've opened in customs, but luckily nothing has happened to them because they didn't pack it back up very well. Stupid fucking post officers. But so far so good, nothing broken. And this is one of the Hill Farmstead beers. I think this is one of the beers I knew I was getting, because he went to Hill Farmstead and he said, Nick, which beers do you want from there? And it is, yeah. This is the Hill Farmstead Arthur, their Saison. Haven't had, and this was bottled this 22nd of June, it looks like. Nice. But this is the Dorothy Dry Hopped Pale Ale, and I believe it's also got Brettanomyces in it. So, these were the only two beers I know, and there are still a few in there, which I have no clue what is, so this should be very exciting. Of course! Him and Darwin love this one, and this makes sense that I get this one, the Nordic Saison. You know, they got the Danish flag on there. Awesome, Nick. That's really cool. Yeah, it's made in collaboration with the Kismaya beer from Denmark. Yeah, and I know these, both, yeah, Nick and Darwin really enjoy this one, so that's really cool. That's nice. Oh, nice! What? Oh my god, it's the Trillium Headroom Double IPA. Fuck. Oh my god. Nick, that is so awesome. I know it's a little bit old by now, but fuck, people are saying this is the best Trillium beer ever released. And he said he wasn't going to send any Trillium and save that for another trade. And then he sends Headroom. Oh my god. Fuck. I'm going to be in hot heaven the next few weeks. We got another, whoa, my floor is looking like shit now. Another bonus can of Captain's Daughter from Grace Hill Brewing Company. So this looks like, yeah, nice. This is from Lawson's Finest Liquids. And this is a collab with, oh yeah, Otter Creek Lawson's Finest Liquids. Double dose. Is it a double IPA? Yeah, double dose, double IPA. I think I've seen reviews on this one as well. I recognize the label of two guys in a truck, so holy crap, guys. Hoppy beer mail. This is insane. Look at all this hoppy stuff I have to go through now. Trillium and, or with the Duke. And Martin as well, actually. So, holy crap. Thanks so much, Nick. I really can't wait to get to try some of the crazy hoppy stuff from like the New England area and see how it fares compared to some of the fresh stuff we get here in Europe. But man, wow, thanks so much. So yeah guys, that does it for this unboxing. If you haven't checked out What Cheers Beer Review, please go check him out. Nick does some very nice reviews and he's very on point following, you know, what's popular at the moment and whatnot. So check him out guys, What Cheers here on YouTube. Stay tuned for reviews of all these crazy beers. I'm already going to start digging into them this week as soon as I can because, you know, want to drink these fresh. So it's fucking amazing. So yeah, I'm kind of baffled and mind blown now. I'm super excited. I want to crack everything now. We'll get your package out soon, Nick. And as always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. And I'm going to say cheers and nothing. And be super excited the next, I don't know, few days over these beers. And see you guys in the upcoming beer reviews. Cheers.